Hello, my friends. Welcome to Soul Tranquility Space. Tonight, we are going on a journey deep into the earth. We are going to visit a mountain. But this is not just a mountain of rock and stone. It is a mountain of memory. And deep inside this mountain, there is a treasure. You may know the story of the brave little hobbit who found himself in the halls of a dragon. But tonight, we are not interested in the dragon. We are not interested in the battles. We are interested in the quiet moment before the storm. We are interested in the secret he carried in his pocket, the Arkenstone, the heart of the mountain. This story is for anyone who has ever felt like they had to hide their true self to survive. It is for anyone who has walked through a cold, harsh world, keeping their hand tight around a secret warmth in their pocket. It is for you who have judged yourself for being secretive or quiet or afraid. Tonight, we will see that your secrecy was not a sin. It was a shield. But before we descend into the glittering halls of Erebor, let us first find our own ground. The journey to the mountain begins with the body. I invite you to find a position that makes you feel held. Maybe you are curled up on your side, protecting your own heart. Maybe you are lying on your back, open to the night. Whatever shape you choose, let it be a shape of comfort. Imagine your bed is a raft floating on a calm, underground lake. The water is still. The air is cool and fresh. Take a deep breath in, drawing the cool, clean air into your lungs. And exhale. Letting go of the heat of the day. Inhale, imagining you are breathing in the stability of stone. Exhale, releasing the frantic energy of the mind. You're safe here. The dragon is asleep. The world is quiet. You are the guardian of the peace tonight. Now, let your mind drift. Imagine you are standing in a vast, ancient hall deep underground. This is the kingdom under the mountain. It is a place of immense, overwhelming beauty. Huge pillars carved from emerald stone rise up into the darkness. But the most striking thing is the gold. Mounds of it, hills of it, rivers of gold coins, golden cups, golden armor. It glitters under the faint light of your torch. It is beautiful. Yes, but it is cold. Reach out with your imagination and touch the gold. It is hard. It is metallic. It has no pulse. This gold represents the expectations of the world. It represents success. It represents perfection. It represents the things society tells you to value. You are surrounded by it. And the people around you, the dwarves, the kings, they are obsessed with this gold. They have what the legends call dragon sickness. They want more and more and more. They look at you, but they don't see you. They only ask, "Can you find us more gold? Are you useful? Are you brave?" You feel small in this vast hall. You feel like an imposter. You are just a hobbit. You like tea and gardens and soft handkerchiefs. You don't belong in this cold, sharp world of warriors and treasure. Or so you think. Listen to the voice of your own judgment. It whispers to you in the dark. You are a liar. You are hiding things from your friends. You are a coward. This is the guilt of the hidden self. We often punish ourselves for wearing a mask. We think that because we didn't speak up, because we didn't show our true colors immediately, we have failed. But look at the environment you are in. Look at the dragon sleeping nearby, the dragon of judgment. Look at the madness in the eyes of the king, the madness of greed. Was it safe to show the stone? Was it safe to be vulnerable? No. Think of a seed buried deep in the earth during winter. Is the seed hiding because it is a coward? No. It is waiting. If it sprouted too early, the frost would kill it. The earth protects it. The darkness cradles it. Your pocket is the earth. You were not hiding the Arkenstone because you were ashamed of it. You were hiding it because you were its guardian. You knew deep down that this light was too precious to be exposed to the dragon's breath. You were protecting your innocence until the spring came. Feel the texture of the stone in your pocket again. It is not jagged. It is polished. It has been polished by your touch, by your constant attention, even though you hid it. You never forgot it. You checked on it every day. You made sure it was still there. That is love. My friends, that is self-preservation. Forgive yourself for the pocket. Forgive yourself for the silence. You did what you had to do to keep the light alive in the dark. The stone glows warmer now. It knows you are not its jailer. You are its keeper. And it knows that soon, very soon, the time will come to bring it out. Not for the dragon, not for the king, but for peace. But for now, it is okay to just hold it. It is okay to stand in the dark, surrounded by cold gold, and know that the truest treasure is the warmth in your own hand. My friends, The journey back to yourself is a brave one, but you do not have to walk it alone. If this story is resonating with your heart tonight, if you want to support this sanctuary and help us create more stories for weary souls, I invite you to gently tap the like button and subscribe to our channel now. And if you have a moment, please leave a comment below. Whether it is a suggestion, a thought, or simply sharing how you feel, we are listening. Your feedback helps us build this safe haven for everyone. Thank you for being here. Now take a deep breath. We are ready to move forward. The stone is safe. You are safe. Let us see what happens when the pressure builds and the diamond begins to shine through the cloth. You are still in the Great Hall. The air here feels thick. It feels charged with electricity, like the sky before a storm. You are walking alongside the king under the mountain. He is pacing back and forth. His eyes are fixed on the floor, scanning the piles of gold. He is looking for something. He is looking for the Arkenstone. He says, "It is the only thing that matters." He says, "Without it, I am not truly king." Look at him closely. In the stories, we often fear the king's anger. But tonight, look at him with the eyes of wisdom. He is not scary. He is sick. He is suffering from dragon sickness. This sickness is not a virus. It is a fever of the mind. It is the belief that more will finally bring peace. It is the belief that if he just finds that one perfect jewel, he will finally feel enough. Do you recognize this fever? Perhaps you have seen it in the world around you. The fever of busyness, the fever of status, the fever of perfection. The world is pacing back and forth, just like the king, looking for happiness in piles of cold gold. And because the world is sick, it demands that you be sick too. It demands that you join the search. It asks you, what have you achieved today? Why are you resting? Where is the treasure? You walk beside him, nodding, pretending to look, but your hand is deep in your pocket. Your fingers are curled tight around the Arkenstone. You know exactly where the treasure is. It is right there, against your hip. But you cannot show him. Not yet. Because in his fever, he would not understand. He would clutch it too tight. He would bury it under more gold. He would use your truth to build his wall higher. The physical sensation of the secret. Notice how your body feels in this moment. Your hand is cramping slightly from holding on so tight. Your shoulders are raised toward your ears. Your breath is shallow. This is the weight of the mask. We often think that hiding is easy. We think it is the lazy choice. But hiding is hard work. It takes an immense amount of energy to pretend to be someone you are not. It takes energy to suppress your light. It takes energy to nod and smile when you want to scream or cry. You are carrying the Arkenstone, but you are also carrying the burden of the lie, and you are tired. So tired. Imagine that you find a quiet corner in the shadows, away from the pacing king. You sit down on a stone ledge. You take a moment to just breathe. You keep your hand in your pocket, but you loosen your grip. You let the stone rest in your palm. It feels warm, almost hot. The Arkenstone wants to be seen. Truth has a natural buoyancy. It wants to rise to the surface. Holding it down is like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. It pushes back against your hand. You look at the king again. You feel a wave of compassion for him. He is so lost in his gold. He thinks the gold is the light. But you know the real light is in your pocket. You realize something profound. You are not the empty one. For a long time, you thought you were the one who was lacking, because you didn't care about the gold. You thought you were the strange one because you preferred flowers and songs. But sitting here, with the heart of the mountain in your pocket, you realize you are the only one who is full. You possess the very thing the world is starving for. You possess peace. You possess authenticity. Tonight, acknowledge the fatigue of your disguise. It is okay to admit that the mask is heavy. It is okay to admit that you are lonely in the crowded hall. You have been protecting your inner light for so long, acting like a guard at the gate. Halt! Who goes there? But the shift is ending. You don't have to guard it forever. There is a way to release the stone without it being stolen. There is a way to share the light without losing it. You gently stroke the smooth surface of the gem with your thumb. Rub, rub. It is a self-soothing motion. You're telling the stone and yourself, be patient. I am tired of hiding you. I am tired of the game. We will find a way out. We will find a place where you can shine. The king calls out your name from across the hall. Bilbo, have you found anything? You freeze. Your heart hammers against your ribs. Thump, 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 thump. This is the moment of tension, the urge to pull it out and say, "Here, take it. Just let me rest." But you swallow the words. Nothing yet. You call back. Your voice sounds steady, but your spirit is trembling. You are not lying to hurt him. You are lying to save him from himself. And you are saving yourself. Think of a butterfly inside a chrysalis. From the outside, it looks like nothing is happening. It looks dormant. But inside, a massive transformation is taking place. The chrysalis hides the magic until the wings are ready. You are in the chrysalis phase. The pressure you feel, the tightness, the exhaustion, it is not a sign of failure. It is a sign that the wings are pushing against the walls. It is a sign that the time for hiding is almost over. You are alone now, truly alone in the dark. You slowly, carefully, pull your hand out of your pocket. You open your fingers, and there it is, a soft, pale, white light floods the dark corner. It is not blinding, it is gentle, like moonlight captured in water. It illuminates your dirty hand. It illuminates your tired face. You look at it. You are not looking at a jewel. You're looking at yourself. The part of you that is pure. The part of you that remains untouched by the fever of the world. It is beautiful. It is intact. You haven't lost it. Despite all the fear, despite all the hiding, despite the dragon, you kept it safe. Well done, little hobbit. Well done. The hour is late. The mountain sleeps. Even the feverish king has succumbed to exhaustion. You are standing on the ramparts, the high stone walls that guard the gate. For the first time in weeks, you breathe fresh air. Inside, the air was stale, recycled, heavy with the scent of gold and dragon smoke. Outside, the air smells of winter, of pine trees, of starlight. It smells of possibility. You look down into the valley below. You see the campfires of the men and the elves. To the dwarves inside, those fires look like the eyes of enemies. But to you, looking down with your hobbit eyes, they just look like people keeping warm. You have made a decision. It was not a decision made in a rush. It was made in the quiet chambers of your heart. You realize that holding onto the Arkenstone tight in your pocket will not save anyone. Hoarding your truth will not heal the sickness. The only way to break the fever is to open the window. The only way to stop the war is to build a bridge. And you are the bridge builder. You throw a rope over the wall. It sways in the wind. It looks fragile against the massive stone. But you grab hold of it. You, the small hobbit who loves armchairs and tea. You are descending into the unknown. This is the leap of faith, leaving the safety of your defensive walls, even though they are lonely, to step into the open field. It is terrifying, but it is necessary. You walk into the tent of the leaders. They look at you with surprise. They see a small figure wrapped in a cloak. They expect a trick. They expect a spy. But you walk to the table in the center of the room. You do not draw a sword. You do not shout demands. You simply reach into your pocket. The movement is slow, deliberate. This is the moment you have been protecting for so long. You pull out the bundle wrapped in an old rag. You set it on the wooden table. You unwrap it, swish, and there it is, the Arkenstone, the heart of the mountain. It shines in the dim tent like a captured moon. It floods the room with a pale, milky radiance. The faces of the stern warriors soften. They stop arguing. They stop planning attacks. They just stare. Beauty has the power to disarm. Truth has the power to silence noise. This is for you, you say softly. Use it to bargain. Use it to stop the fighting. Use it to bring everyone home. The gift of vulnerability. This action is what psychologists call disarming vulnerability. For a long time, you thought the Arkenstone was your secret weapon to keep for yourself. But its true power is only released when you give it away. When you show your true heart, your softness, your fears, your hopes to the world. You're not making yourself weak. You're changing the energy of the room. You're saying, I am putting down my defenses. I trust that peace is possible. It is the bravest thing a human being can do. It is far braver than swinging a sword. Feel the sensation in your body as the stone leaves your hand. For weeks, your hand has been cramped around it. Your pocket has sagged with its weight. Your mind has been heavy with the secret. But the moment you let go, the moment your fingers release the stone, you feel a physical sensation of levity. You are light. You are floating. The secret is out. You don't have to hide anymore. You don't have to pretend. The world has seen your heart, and the world did not destroy it. Instead, the world paused in wonder. The paradox of possession. We think we own our truth by hiding it, but we are actually possessed by it. The secret owns us. The fear owns us. By giving it away, you become free. You look at the empty space on the table where the stone sits. You are no longer its guardian. You are now its messenger. You have done your job. You have planted the seed of peace in the middle of a battlefield. You turn to leave the tent. You have to go back. You have to face the consequences. But you are not afraid, because you are walking back with empty hands. And empty hands are free hands. You look up at the night sky. The stars seem brighter tonight. Or maybe it is just your eyes that are clearer. You realize that you are not just Bilbo the burglar. You are Bilbo the peacemaker. You didn't find the treasure to become rich. You found the treasure to give it away. And in giving it away, you found yourself. Tonight, think of the stone you are holding in your pocket. Maybe it is an apology you need to make. Maybe it is a creative idea you are afraid to share. Maybe it is simply the words, "I love you," or "I need help." You have been guarding it well. You have kept it safe. But maybe, just maybe, it is time to place it on the table, not to lose it, but to let it do its work, to let it build a bridge. You climb back up the rope. The climb is easier this time. You are not carrying the weight of the mountain anymore. You slip back into the sleeping halls. You lie down on your bedroll in the corner. Your pocket is empty, but your heart is full of courage, full of truth, full of peace. My friends, it takes great courage to empty your pockets and trust the world. But look at how light you feel now. If this moment of release has brought a sense of freedom to your spirit tonight, if you wish to join our fellowship of peace weavers and bridge builders, I invite you to gently tap the like button and subscribe to our channel. Think of it as placing your own stone of peace on our shared table. And if you feel moved, leave a comment below. Tell us, what burden are you ready to lay down tonight? We are here to hold that space with you. Thank you for being brave. Now, close your eyes. The hard work is done. The secret is told. Rest now in the lightness of being known. Time has passed. The mountain is far behind you now. The dragon is a memory. The armies have gone home. You are back where you started. You are back at Bag End. But you are not the same hobbit who ran out the door without a handkerchief. You are older now. Your hair is silver like the winter frost. Your face has lines, lines of laughter, lines of worry, lines of wisdom. You are sitting in your favorite armchair. It is made of worn, red velvet. It is shaped exactly to your body. Your feet are propped up on a footstool, warmed by the fire. A cup of tea steams on the table beside you. It smells of chamomile and honey. This is the sanctuary of the return. You close your eyes and let your mind drift back to the Arkenstone. Do you remember how heavy it felt in your pocket? Do you remember how afraid you were that someone would take it? It is gone now. Buried deep in the mountain, returned to the earth where it belongs. And the strange thing is, you don't miss it. Not even for a second. Because you realized something on the long road home. The Arkenstone was cold. It was beautiful. Yes, but it was dead stone. It could not grow. It could not love. It could not keep you warm at night. You look out your round window into the garden. There, in the center of the lawn, is a young oak tree. Do you remember the acorn you carried in your other pocket? While everyone else was fighting over golden jewels, you were protecting a small, brown, wrinkled seed. You planted it the day you got home. And now, it is growing. It has roots that go deep into the cool, dark earth. It has leaves that dance in the sunlight. This is the real treasure. Life. Growth. Simplicity. You forgive your younger self for being dazzled by the Arkenstone. It was a shiny object, and we all get distracted by shiny objects. But you thank your older self for choosing the acorn, for choosing the quiet life, for choosing to nurture something real. You realize that you didn't need the heart of the mountain to be special. You have a heart of your own. And it is beating steadily, calmly, right now. You pick up your quill. You're writing your story in a large, leather-bound book. There and back again. You write. You look at the words. Back again. That is the most beautiful phrase in the language. It means you survived. It means the circle is complete. You are no longer the burglar. You are no longer the adventurer. You are simply you. You have integrated the shadow and the light. You have the courage of the Took and the gentleness of the Baggins. They are not fighting anymore. They are sitting together in this chair, enjoying the fire. Now, my friends, it is time to close the book. The ink is dry. The story is told. The adventure is over. It is time to rest. Let the image of the round green door fill your mind. See yourself closing it. Click. The latch falls into place. The world outside, the dragons, the mountains, the worries, the gold is locked out. Inside, there is only warmth. There is only the smell of old books and dried lavender. There is only the soft glow of the lamp. Feel yourself sinking deeper into the red velvet armchair. Let the chair hold you completely. Relax your feet, the feet that walked all the way to Erebor and back. They can stop walking now. Relax your legs. Let them be heavy and warm. Relax your hands. Uncurl your fingers. You're not holding the stone anymore. Your hands are empty and open. Relax your shoulders. Let the backpack of responsibility slide off. It is gone. Relax your face. Smooth out the lines of the journey. The fire is burning low. It is turning into glowing red embers. Pulse and glow. Pulse and glow. Your breathing matches the rhythm of the embers. Slow, deep, ancient. You are safe in your hobbit hole. Nothing nasty can get in here. No dragon fire can reach you here. You are surrounded by the earth. You are held by the roots of your own garden. I have nothing left to prove. I have nothing left to hide. My heart is my own treasure. I am home. Listen to the rain on the roof. It is singing a lullaby for the brave little soul who dared to go out and had the wisdom to come back. The road goes ever on and on, but tonight your road ends here, in the pillow, in the warmth, in the quiet. Sleep now, traveler. The map is folded. The lantern is out. Good night.